Welcome to 7 Things You Didn't Know About Boxing. We're about to dive into some of the most astonishing and shocking stories in boxing history. From Mike Tyson's rumored gorilla fight,
Humble you, boy, rip your face off,
and the longest boxing match lasting 110 rounds, to the tragic tale of Edwin Valero's murder-suicide, we've got it all. Get ready to uncover some unbelievable facts about the world of boxing that you won't want to miss. Let's get started. In the 1950s, boxing found itself deeply entangled with organized crime, notably the Mafia. Figures like Frankie Carbo, known as Mr. Gray, wielded considerable power, manipulating fighters, promoters, and championship titles to serve their own interests. Under Carbo's influence, many boxers were coerced into throwing fights or taking dives, compromising the sport's integrity. The Mafia's control over boxing extended to betting schemes, with fixed matches providing lucrative opportunities for illicit gains. However, the tide began to turn in the late 1950s and early 1960s as law enforcement and reform-minded individuals within the sport started cracking down on corruption.
You get paid to fix the fight. Fix the fight. Give me all the money you've got.
The exposure of fixed fights and the prosecution of key figures like Carbo marked the beginning of boxing's effort to clean up its act. Mike Tyson is known for his ferocity in the ring, but did you know he once owned a wild pet Bengal tiger? Yes, you heard that right. In the 1990s, Tyson had a white Bengal tiger named Kenya, which became one of his most famous and extravagant possessions.
and just it's got to be a mind game because physically I don't stand a chance.
Tyson's fascination with big cats led him to purchase Kenya for a whopping $70,000. The tiger lived with him at his Las Vegas mansion, and Tyson often shared stories about his experiences with the massive feline. Owning a Bengal tiger came with its own set of challenges. Tyson had to spend thousands of dollars annually on food and care for Kenya. Despite the inherent risks, Tyson developed a close bond with the tiger, often describing her as gentle and affectionate.
Tiger only hanging out with you. Better hope he doesn't like one of your children, because then you can't play with your children. He might kill you.
However, keeping a wild animal proved to be unsustainable. There were significant dangers and legal issues. At one point, Kenya attacked a woman who trespassed onto Tyson's property. The woman was seriously injured, leading to a substantial legal settlement. Tyson paid the woman $250,000 to cover the damages caused by the attack. After several years, Tyson had to give up Kenya when it became clear that caring for a tiger posed significant dangers and legal liabilities. The tiger was eventually relocated to a sanctuary where it could be cared for in a safer environment. Boxing has a rich and often unbelievable history, filled with epic battles and legendary fighters. But did you know that the longest boxing match took place on April 6, 1893? This historic bout was between two determined fighters, Andy Bowen and Jack Burke. This epic contest took place in New Orleans, Louisiana, and lasted an astonishing 110 rounds. Yes, you heard that right, 110 rounds. The fight started at 9 p.m. and continued until 4 a.m. the next morning. Back in those days, boxing rounds lasted until one fighter was knocked down, and there were no time limits on the rounds. The fighters took a brief rest between rounds, but there were no designated breaks like in modern boxing. By the 110th round, both Bowen and Burke were exhausted and unable to continue. The fight was eventually declared a no contest by the referee. Both men were so battered that they couldn't land a decisive blow. Boxing has its share of tragic and shocking stories, but few are as disturbing as the tale of Edwin Valero. Valero was a Venezuelan boxer with a flawless record, 27 wins, all by knockout. He was a rising star in the boxing world, known for his incredible power and aggressive fighting style. However, Valero's life outside the ring was marred by violence and instability. He struggled with substance abuse and had numerous run-ins with the law. Despite his success in boxing, his personal life was unraveling. The turning point came in April 2010 when Valero was arrested for the murder of his wife, Jennifer Carolina Vieira.
Former lightweight boxing champion Edwin Valero has been arrested for allegedly killing his wife after they found the body of his wife in a hotel where the couple was staying, and allegedly told security he had killed the woman. Police say she had 3 stab wounds on her body.
Valero had a history of domestic violence, and the tragic incident shocked the boxing community and his fans around the world. The death of Jennifer Carolina Vieira was a heartbreaking loss of life, adding to the tragedy of the situation. Just a day after his arrest, Valero was found dead in his jail cell, having apparently committed suicide.
Police in Venezuela say boxer Edwin Valero has killed himself in his jail cell. The former lightweight champion used his own clothes to hang himself from a bar in his cell.
The deaths of Edwin Valero and his wife marked a devastating end to what could have been an illustrious career and a promising life. Their story serves as a poignant reminder of the dark and destructive side of the sport, where personal struggles can have unimaginable consequences. Muhammad Ali is one of the most iconic figures in boxing history, but even he had moments of humility. One such moment occurred when a young Ali approached the legendary Sugar Ray Robinson for an autograph, only to be rejected. As the story goes, a 12-year-old Ali waited outside a restaurant where Robinson was dining. When Robinson emerged, Ali asked for his autograph, eager to meet his idol. However, Robinson, perhaps feeling irritated or simply uninterested, dismissed Ali, refusing to sign anything for him. This rejection was a defining moment for Ali, who later recalled it as a lesson in humility and determination. Instead of being discouraged, Ali used the experience as motivation to become the greatest boxer of all time. In contrast to the rejection Muhammad Ali faced from Sugar Ray Robinson as a young boy, Ali himself became known for his unwavering generosity and kindness. Throughout his life, Ali never refused an autograph, regardless of who asked. Ali understood the impact he could have on others, especially young fans who looked up to him.
Muhammad, please. Muhammad. Can you please do it, sir?
He remembered the disappointment of being turned away by his idol, Sugar Ray Robinson, and made a conscious effort to ensure that no fan would ever feel that way when approaching him. This experience shaped Ali's approach to fame and celebrity. He understood firsthand the power of a simple gesture, like signing an autograph, to make someone's day brighter. Ali refused to let fame distance him from his fans, always taking the time to engage with people and make them feel valued.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Mike Tyson's life outside the ring is filled with wild and unbelievable stories.
Make sure you kiss me good with those big lips.
But one of the most outrageous is the time he wanted to fight a gorilla.
Gorillas are 4 to 9 times stronger than the average man.
That's how a lot of people
They want to humble you. They'll humble
Yeah.
you, boy. Rip your face off.
The story goes that in the late 1980s, Tyson was visiting a zoo with his then-wife, Robin Givens. During a private tour, Tyson observed a silverback gorilla bullying the other primates. In a fit of anger and perhaps curiosity, Tyson offered the zookeeper $10,000 to let him into the cage to fight the gorilla. Fortunately, the zookeeper refused Tyson's offer, recognizing the absurdity and danger of the request. Thanks for watching 7 Things You Didn't Know About Boxing. We hope you found these stories as fascinating as we did. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.